We've been concerned as a board about the way in which Albany operates as a 3 men in a room kind of concept. How is it going to operate under your leadership?
Well, you know, I want to point out that number one, Joe Bruner was the person that insisted on setting up joint conference committees. We reformed our budget, you know, in terms of the Senate, where we report twice a year, which I think is very important, so people can see, you know, how their dollars are being spent. My preference would be, and this is something I'm going to insist upon, that all leaders' meetings be public. And when the Senate, when we had joint conference committees on the budget, Speaker Silver was the one that would refuse to send his members there. And we would sit there, and unfortunately, they wouldn't show up, but the press at times would say that we were going through a charade. Now, that wasn't a charade. We wanted them to come and debate the budget, the spending in public. And so what I would ask you is next year, if we have to do that, and I hope we don't, that you write that Speaker Silver and the Assembly Democrats show up at the joint conference committees. You get more done when you negotiate bills in public. I have chaired various joint conference committees. One being when we passed legislation concerning the pesticide registry, and we set up a breast cancer science board. We could never get that done. And once we went into joint conference committees, we resolved all our differences in 2 meetings because it was in public. And when with the Megan's Law, when thousands of individuals were going to go off the registry, this was about 2 years ago because of the 10-year limit at that time, we went to joint conference committee and we changed that, and we kept thousands of sex offenders in the registry joint conference committee. So the more public you can make it, I think you get a result faster, and the press and the public has a right to know what we're doing. And that's what I'm going to push for.